Welcome to another episode of Lords of Lobang. We are here in
The
the
dungeon.
longgangs of Singapore, the different longgangs of Singapore.
Battling the heat wave.
Yeah, we gotta hide from the sun. It's too strong now these days.
Now I understand the hat.
Yeah,
Now I understand the hat.
this
I-
is meant to protect my face, but
Yeah,
I need something to protect my arms.
I just got the hat.
My arms will be burned.
And if you're wondering why Josiah's background is a bunch of cockroaches, you have to find out on Patreon actually.
Yeah, I just came back from Thailand actually a couple of weeks ago or a week ago.
But because he also lives in filth.
Yeah, when we record this podcast, so eating cockroaches is the least filthy thing I did in Bangkok.
You brought back the filth with you, is it?
Yeah, I brought back the sin.
You
The
brought
sin
back
of Bangkok. Sin of
the
Thailand.
The sin of Thailand. Well, at least you bringing it back is better than us bringing it out. Like the two
that's
brothers that brought the filth to Melaka.
Yes. They
Yeah.
exported Singaporean filth to Malacca.
They exported their own filth to Melaka. The
Yeah.
exact thing was the two Singaporean brothers, 4 years apart, 36-40, caught in Melaka for allegedly sexually abusing boys at a religious school.
Wow. They
They
wanted
out-
to show the way of the world.
Yeah, they outsourced molest. My God.
Can we just be clear what kind of religious school this is? They mentioned
Yeah.
this school, right? It might be a Christian religious school.
The elder brother is the principal of two Tafis Center. What is a Tafis Center?
Might
Should
be
be
religious school.
In Tanjong Minyak, Alor Gajah here, and allegedly performed despicable sexual acts on 3 teenage boys, while the younger siblings, who is the warden, warden, is this is a prisoner, had supposedly physically abused the 3 other boys. Physically abused 3 other boys. So one, it's good cop, bad cop. Wait, it's bad cop, but in a you trying to get one is sexually abused, the other one physically abused.
Right. It's bad cop, worse cop, basically.
Bad cop, worse cop. Yeah, that's the better way of putting it. They claim they were slapped, whipped, assaulted by the younger
Whipped?
Singaporean.
Yeah,
Whipped. One
most
was
likely belt whip.
were they just acting their part? You know, the younger sibling is the warden, so he has to be the physically. Were they just role playing?
Could be. Yeah, maybe there's a script involved. Who knows?
I mean, I don't know. One gets, but there were 3 different. So it's 6 teenagers in total, lah.
Mm.
From the looks of it, yeah, 6 teenagers.
Jeez. They went all the way to Melaka just to do this. Singaporean boys not good enough, I guess.
They're probably hoping that they can get away with it, lah.
Yeah.
They went to like a more strict Muslim country and thought that they could get away with it.
But it's a bigger country.
But I guess they were wrong.
Yeah, and also they are.
Why? They're what?
Just lost my train of thought.
Yeah, this thing actually it does leave you speechless.
No, but it's a weird phenomenon. Within South Asia, they have in Pakistan, Afghanistan, certain parts of Afghanistan, certain parts of India, when there's a wedding or what, they have cross dressers to come and dance and bless the bride and groom. And usually it gets out of hand.
What do you mean?
The cross dressers or the transvestites or whatever they are called hijras. Okay. When they come and perform, it becomes very sexual. And men would start giving them money and start touching them inappropriately and all this kind of shit.
Right. So it's part of the contract, basically.
It's like an unspoken thing.
Right.
So it's
So
like,
like even though like these societies, like especially like Pakistan and Afghanistan, right? Like you're deeply Muslim,
yes.
but the behavior does not seem Muslim-like when it
Yeah.
comes to this kind of shit.
It sounds like a huge coming out parade.
No, it's not. And the thing, the problem is that they don't even consider it as they are engaging in some homoerotic behavior.
Interesting.
It's a very weird phenomenon. I think if the next time we get the mayor, I think he could also elaborate on it lah.
Wait, you getting the mayor to dance for us or getting the mayor? Yes.
No, to speak on it, because like in India, right? Like the Indian dance club thing is it's a huge thing.
Uh-huh.
Right.
You know, like Club Kolaba, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine like that same culture, but at these weddings or family functions, right? It's not ladies who are dancing.
It's drag.
It's
Drag.
men in drag.
Men.
It's men,
Men and
right?
Or some of them might be transsexuals lah.
Yes.
drag.
Right.
And you see how the men treat them.
Like second-class citizens.
No, they like some fellas just come straight up and like give them money and like start making out with them forcefully.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What
I
if you just
think-
get women to dance?
there are, but those like women are like they are like almost like celebrities.
Oh, but they don't. But the men who quote and unquote like abuse these dancers, they don't do that to the female dancers.
No lah.
Because that would be unclean.
No, the female dancers are usually like celebrities, considered like celebrities.
Right.
So these the transvestites or transsexuals one, they are not.
I see.
But there are like very popular transvestite dancers
Hmm.
who like actually like would cost them quite a bit lah to like book them to come and dance.
Maybe it's a display of power, I guess. Something like that. It could be the same thing that drove these two brothers also. It's just this allure of power that they have over people. They don't actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
it seems to be like something like exclusive for like exclusive to this area of the world.
Too deeply closeted, I guess.
Maybe.
The culture is too repressive, right?
Yeah,
Like,
too repressed.
just get shoved down deep into your soul.
And once you give them an outlet, it's just gonna pour out lah.
It just
Yeah.
Yeah, you just give them an outlet. For the two of them is apparently Melaka.
At least they didn't abuse our boys lah. They went they caused,
Like
You never know lah.
you never know actually. It could come out like later once they revealed the names, right? Did they reveal the name? Yeah, Oh no, they haven't revealed the brothers' names yet. If the name comes out, you never know.
how is this pedophile being like elected or appointed as a principal? Haven't they done their background checks?
They
I
might
know.
be the owners of the school, man.
Oh
Maybe. Yeah, so their names haven't come out yet, but yeah, like I said, they revealed the center, Tanjung Mina, and they said that the eldest one was the principal. So anyone from that school will know already.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anyone from that school. 6. Wow, that's awful. But yeah, like what
Investing
Demon said-
money.
in what?
Imagine investing money to build a school so that you can fulfill your pedophilic urges.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, the
Epstein.
amount of the journey and hard work that you have to go through, crazy.
The drive.
Yeah, the drive.
Some
to
people
succeed.
some people find the wrong drive to succeed. Yeah. The
It will
drive
make them
from the-
extremely hardworking, though.
Hmm?
It will make them extremely hardworking, to build a successful school so that you can abuse the students.
Well, I think others
But I
have
think
gone even-
religious schools don't have to be successful lah. It's like a cell group. You just so happen to be part of the cell group.
just be part of a
So that-
cell. Hey, actually, I've never been part of a cell group. Josiah will probably have more.
Because you're Catholic.
I've been part of many.
You have? How was it like?
Yeah. Extremely an extreme waste of time.
It's is it people gathering to circle jerk one another into
As the name implies,
it's-
cell, prison cell.
Yeah, it's so boring that I hope someone abused me, someone touched me, just to make it fun. But unfortunately, everyone there were normal human beings.
normal human beings and
Yeah,
it seems like it was supposed to be a safe space for people to go there and learn about.
actually the term safe space itself is damn irritating.
Well, I mean, physically safe space lah. No one should be abused.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best.
No, abuse is different.
As a child.
But, like, what do you mean by safe?
Yeah, you don't expect to be I mean, like, it's supposed to be a place of worship, and then you're supposed to go there and feel like nothing can hurt you except sin when you're confessing and all that
The
stuff.
church can definitely hurt you by taking money out of your pocket.
So I mean, financially hurt you is different lah.
It's hurt. It's hurt.
Or the priest can actually molest you. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you
much
don't
more.
expect that to
That one
happen.
Catholic church.
Hey.
But I remember like there were many instances when like during cell group where we have like newer members who join us,
Mhm.
and they'll start, we have this like sharing section where they start sharing about your life and
Yeah.
going on. And there are some things that like some of the members share that looking back on hindsight, I realized that actually we were too
Personal.
young and too inadequate. We were not equipped to deal with that kind of shit.
Oh, is it?
Like?
I was in like secondary school, and this girl who's I think she's 1 year older, she's 17, and she was sharing that she has a relationship with a PE teacher
Whoa.
while in school. And
Wow.
then we were all sitting in a circle, and then we're just listening to a story and trying somehow to give like sound advice. And we were all 16 and 17. I mean, my cell leader was slightly older lah. He was in his 20s at the time, but still.
Did he look disappointed?
None of us
He like
giving any
dang it.
advice at that point.
Wow. Josie, if it was you now listening to that story, right, you would have been jerking off.
Of course. Then there's this another story where I think like a couple of years later when I was in like poly or something lah. I think I was in poly. We have a younger member who joined, who was in secondary school, and I think he shared something like he's been abused by his dad and mother or something. Like and part of it alluded to it might have been sexual. Some of the abuse might have been sexual. And again, like this should not be shared in a cell group. It should be like social services or someone who's equipped to be handling this shit. Not like teenagers, trying to be like, let's all put hands together and pray for one another, and hopefully this will go away. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
I mean,
I think Sean had a similar experience, right, when he went to the church.
Church?
The chapel of the Good Shepherd.
Good Shepherd.
Yeah, where people were sharing their experiences, the lapsed Catholics.
Oh, yes. That was a lapse. And then it was very personal, yeah. But what was it? I can't even remember. Because truth be told, I was sweating like a mad guy because I ran all the way there.
I think I remember one of the stories. You said this girl who's a teacher was like sharing about her clubbing.
Oh yeah, clubbing. Her clubbing days, she was like very wild.
Right.
And then finding God saved her from being like a whore.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was the one leading the sharing, I'd be like, so can you go into detail exactly what you did? I want to know every detail.
I think she was like, if I'm recalling it correctly, right, like every time she goes to club, she would end up with someone.
Oh, I can't remember the story, but it was quite harrowing. So basically, she was describing how it was a harlot's lifestyle, and then finding God saved her soul.
No, then that she has no more interesting stories to tell.
I mean, basically, I think she was just trying to put it in a nice way that the liquids she was devouring in the club were just not alcohol, lah.
Right.
Just not exclusive to alcohol, lah.
Yeah. Could you
She
share
was-
with me what was your best sexual experience? Go into detail, please.
That was after. That was after the sharing.
and then you see
That
both
was
my
during
hands.
refreshments.
That was during the refreshments.
Yeah, and then you see both my hands are like in my pants.
Yeah, it would have
Playing
been
pocket
very
billets.
it would have been very insensitive to just go up to her and like look at her and like as she's drinking, she's like thirsty.
Yeah.
No. And most
Hindu
of it,
temples don't have this kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah lah. I mean,
Don't have.
as you break it down, most of it is like a scam lah. Religion is almost something like that. It's to scam you out of your money. To I mean, I don't want to make it a whole declaration of war on religion lah, but it's like a scam. You know, you pay to feel better about yourself or something like that. I don't know. Because most I mean, this thing is that the Christian ones they charge you 10%.
Yeah, of your salary. Yeah.
10% of your salary just for being in the religion. So you're like paying tax to have your soul saved, in a sense. I don't know. 10% to upkeep the church. And when you go to the church, you can't wear shorts.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go. I still remember the whole thing. I forgot about it, and then realized I was in shorts, so I had to go to H&M and buy long pants. And then after that, I had to run all the way to the church. I think it was raining. Was it raining? I don't know. That was
If
horrible.
girls can wear skirts, guys should be able to wear shorts. It's the same thing, what? A skirt
No,
and a
you can't wear skirts. So you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be dressed appropriately when you go to church. So it's long pants and skirts that are beyond your knees or something lah.
Oh.
You can't wear short skirts lah.
Yeah.
No mini skirts.
Even the temple in Chinatown, the Hindu temple, the one of the oldest in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
Like if tourists are wearing like shorts or what, they actually
They
have
give you
like,
a sari, right, or something.
no, they have like shawls.
Shawl.
Like they have a box of shawls that you can just like wear like a sarong.
Keep yourself modest lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether I don't know. I don't think it's.
I would wear the shawl with no shorts and no underwear. Just a shawl.
And as long as you cover your junk.
Yeah. Actually, is it more of a respect to the deity, or is it just to keep people there decent?
Keep people there decent.
Or is it because you don't want to
Because-
tempt the monk?
No,
Or
you
the-
don't.
or
You
religious
don't want
people.
to distract other people.
I think maybe in the past it might have happened that as a like maybe while they're conducting like prayers or what, right? They missaid something when one of the ladies just jiggled, and then you just blah.
No, it's the same thing lah.
Just
Like
blah.
like for a female to wear like a bikini or a guy to wear speedos and walk in, right? You're going to distract
Distract.
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to be wondering what the hell is this person doing here.
Because I mean, for me, it could clearly be. I heard that we were going to be baptized in water, so I wore appropriate stuff. Like
You wore your mankini, right?
yeah, I wore appropriate stuff.
The lime
So-
green mankini.
Yeah, I think be like, sir, we're just gonna dip your head in the water or like flick water on you. Oh shit, we're not going for a swim? Damn. And then you break everything just by the whole. It's like first you're indecent in your attire, and then you curse. You said damn. I was like that would have been the perfect baptism. The whole process.
Baptism by cleaning the window from outside.
I was going to go with baptism of sweat because it's so hot now in Singapore.
Oh, either way.
Either
Yeah.
way lah. I think I'd rather cover that one because that one is like her bringing down the entire thing just by herself. Just by herself, she brought down the whole ring,
Right. The whole syndicate ring.
the
lah.
whole syndicate, and just
Yeah.
and there's a faulty lock on the door. This
Don't-
whole thing could be an advertisement for the electronic door locks. Time to switch.
No, the building damn old lah.
Yeah, it looks damn old. The story was amazing though.
Break it down.
Cleaner 38 climbs out of a brothel window. At this point, nobody knew it was a brothel. So still, it actually was, she climbed out of a window due to a faulty lock. She gets stuck on the ledge, and concerned passerby call the police. As they came in to like rescue her, they found out that the place was a brothel. And that's why she was so reluctant to call the police in the first place. Her idea was, I'll jump onto the ledge, go to the other room, and then, let myself out. As she climbed onto the ledge, she realized she didn't have the upper body strength to get into the other room.
No, but the weird
And she couldn't jump down also.
The weird thing is that she didn't have any contact
Backup
number
key,
of
yeah.
someone who was inside.
And she didn't have a phone, I guess.
Oh yeah, then she couldn't call for police.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I mean, she couldn't call for help lah.
Yeah.
No, she was screaming. So I think she didn't have a phone with her, I guess. But it's just the events that follow it. This one thing where it turned out like people were just concerned about her, so they called the police. And when they came, this one little event led to the fall of not only just that brothel. I think because of a connection to the another 4, right?
Yeah, a wider crime syndicate.
Brought her down. Then her life story came out. She came here for leisure, but she went to illegally work. Then she lost her passport while working for a pub.
Yeah, she was a pub cleaner, right?
Yeah, then she lost her passport, so she decided to stay here illegally to continue working to earn some money. And then they named her one. Actually, this person's name was One. Like One.
Juanita.
One. And then she was working for a vice ring. Hired her as a cleaner to like run in between the brothels to like do run errands lah. So she cleans the room after it's used. She keeps tracks of the client.
She wipes down the loads.
Yeah, she wiped down everything. She keeps tracks of the client. She takes the payment and then puts it in the mailbox and everything, and then she cleans the room. Lo and behold, one bad day, just one bad day at the office. She goes inside the room, the door locks behind her. Whether or not it's on purpose, because I don't know whether that's the way the room is designed. Keeps you in for an hour. So she cleans the room, she panics, she's like, oh no, I'm stuck in this room. Her solution for that is to jump out of the window. Instead of like knocking on the door or like waiting, someone's gonna come.
Yeah.
This is the area where someone's gonna use the room. So instead of waiting there, I think maybe she didn't want to waste the money or what. So she climbed out thinking that she could probably scoot over to the other room. And that one event led to the fall of the entire ring. Can you imagine the person that runs this place? Because I should have just fixed the lock. Because police came in, pulled her out, and then they decided to check the room and they found lubricants and condoms. And that was it. That was it. The whole thing just led to the fall just from this. Like, that's why I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? It seemed innocent enough, In fact, actually, I didn't even know it was from the description. Only after they revealed it was a brothel, I was just thinking that maybe this was just an innocent thing. Like, she got locked out of her own house. No. Brothel cleaner leads to the fall of a well planned out ring. Because no one knew, right? Where was it? Jalan Besar.
Yeah, it looks like Jalan Besar.
My goodness, man. Sex workers and overstaying. How many people fell? 3, 4, I think. Yeah, really 4.
I like the part of the story where an onlooker was being like helpful and say, "Hey, do you need help? I can call the fire department." She's like, "No, it's okay. Don't call the police.
Don't call the
And then
police."
once you realize that, that she's up to no good lah.
Yeah, and then she had to be stuck out there for quite a while.
Yeah. But what's the plan though? She's a woman with no plan.
No.
Yeah, the door is locked. I'm going to climb out of the window and then stay there to help arrive. But Yeah, I don't know.
She kept calling her, anybody? She could have done that from inside, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Why climb out, right?
But then
How come-
her whole life was just, a go with the flow. Lah. She lost the
Yeah.
passport, and instead of doing anything else, she decided to stay and make more money.
Go with
And
the
then-
flow of seeing on her face.
Yeah, go with the flow of everything. Man. I think
Yeah.
she could actually write a book.
Huh. Right.
Yeah,
What else do we have next? Should we talk about the weather? How bad it is?
we'll cover the weather last because
Last.
something along the lines is the housewife that bought a durian via app and lost her life saving.
Oh yes. And
Because
she
it's the
lost
it's
a ton of money, right?
yeah, it's the same line about this one, living life, going the flow.
$53,700.
Yeah, going the flow, basically.
And she was left with $7.
$7. Is that like some kind of sign by the hackers, like a call card, the $7 scam? Or
Yeah,
like
their favorite number is $7.
seven.
It's
So
seven.
they just leave you with 7.
This
This
is what
was a-
this is what happens, right? When greed takes over.
Yeah. So what was the plan though? She wanted to buy the durians and then resell it for a higher.
I'm pretty
value.
sure she wanted to resell them here.
Yeah.
So, what Mao Shan Wang variety of durians? Like she worked it out, like it will cost her like $6 per kilo,
Right.
and the D24 durians would cost her like $3 per kilo.
Right.
So she wanted to buy them from this particular person online.
Right.
And eventually, when she spoke to the person over the phone, she said that the person had a very thick Malaysian Chinese accent.
Okay.
Right?
Sounds like someone we know.
Yeah, of
Go
course.
to the bar.
A Penang native. Uh,
Let's
so,
Thomas. Let's just call him Thomas for now.
Thomas
Thomas.
the train engine. So this lady gets prompted by the guys, the person that she was dealing with online, to download an app
Right.
Called E2 Mall.
called E2 Mall.
E2 Mall.
I see.
Right? So the app then they tell her just fill up the things, become a member, give all your information, and from there we can proceed. But then later on she realized that her bank account was $53,000 light.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she realized that her account was $53,000 light.
$53,000. It was two unauthorized
The magic of
transactions.
editing, that shall disappear.
Yeah,
So wait, so her account has how much money left?
$7.
Wow. Wait, so the app hacked into her phone, is it, or what?
No, she basically gave them access to her
yeah.
her bank account.
Yeah, I mean,
With everything she did, she just gave it away.
then she deserves to be scammed, I guess.
I mean,
Exactly.
that was a life savings. Yeah, I hope she has kids lah, so that they can help her out lah. But
Wow, but that's not a small amount.
not a small amount. 2 transactions, they just emptied it. One transaction,
25,000, right?
27,000, first one, and the next one was 26.
Right.
I mean,
I hope that she has kids and the kids will suffer and die of starvation.
no.
It's a dumb fuck. Why give a stranger access to your bank account? I
Yeah,
don't.
actually, this kind of shit, right, just
It
goes
was
down
greed,
to
lah.
like greed.
It was great. Because she thought it was too good. Like, she didn't follow the whole thing. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, that saying has been around for ages, since the
Yeah.
birth of mankind.
And then the whole step of it was like, hey, go download an app. Okay, fine. Downloading an app, innocent enough. But then when the app requires you to go give your bank account detail, that's, I mean, normal enough to give your bank account details. But then when you ask you to go get a token and key all those such nonsense, right? Nothing seemed to have flashed red.
Yeah.
I
I urge our listeners and viewers, right, to watch all the different scam videos on YouTube
Hmm.
so they can learn how these people like scam. Like
Yeah, because now
the
the
fellows from India, the Chinese callers, like you can learn how they actually access your information.
yeah the one that's very common now is that they will message you on WhatsApp.
Mm.
They'll tell you do this survey or something, and then we'll give you money. Or now it's the job scam. They're like, can you do this quick survey on what job? I have received so many. One
Oh
of
no,
them
we are hiring. They will say that we are
one
hiring.
hiring. The other one, the one that I just got was actually the person had a very human touch, which is I saw the message, so I deleted it. The person messaged me again saying, hey, I saw that you saw my message. Uh Actually, please just reply to like do the survey. It's a very, trying to give you the human touch. Like, this is not like I'm not a robot.
Yeah.
So I blocked the fella.
Oh, my dad had such a situation as well.
Hmm?
Like it was a US number that WhatsApped him.
Ah,
Then
that's
like it said that use my dad's name and in like Tamil brother.
wow.
Yeah. Then my dad was like, "Who is this?"
Hmm.
But thankfully he like passed me the phone and like asked me to like reply. So I was
Right.
like, "May I know who is this? We don't know who is this on the other side." Then the person was like, "Oh, I'm so and so. I'm working for Shopee."
Oh yeah,
Immediately,
yeah.
immediately I just like blocked the report.
Block.
You should be
Like,
like,
what the
hey,
fuck, Shopee?
No,
hey,
but it's
no, then
giving
you should
more.
be sending links over from Shopee. Hey, help me buy all this stuff, leh.
Yeah, I think so. That's what they usually you to do. Like,
Yeah.
they'll ask you to download something, ask you to
Yeah,
do
they
something,
wanted the person wanted him to do like some survey.
survey first, and then they might pay you. Some of them will be quite complex. They will they will actually pay you, like maybe give you $5, and then that's where they lead you down to a
I
deeper
actually miss
dark.
those guys, no. I actually want them to text me so I can troll them. It's quite fun, actually.
This morning someone called me from ICA, but everything in Mandarin.
Wrong
So I
target.
just answered and then after like 20 seconds the person cut the call.
Yeah. Wrong target audience. They're just
Yeah.
trying their luck.
See, they haven't done their research, bro. They haven't done their
No,
research.
it's trial and error.
Try and error.
Right.
Yeah, it's like cold calls right now.
Yeah.
And I think
You will hit
right now
like
the best.
10,000 people, and hopefully 10 will be idiots and fall for their scam. And then,
Yeah.
I think they need like 2 or 3, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if they get people like this lady.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's enough. 150K.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, they didn't get fully lucky with her, because if she had more money in her bank, they would have wiped out. They would have. They basically only need like a few, like you said, a few
Yeah.
people to scam, and that's it. Then they can just move on to something else, and
They have more money in a savings account. That's so weird.
Older generation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they split into current and savings, right?
Current you can do nothing lah.
Yeah, they can't do much.
The savings you still got interest, even though it's like fucking peanuts.
Yeah, very
right.
Current account you got nothing.
But at least it's not all just one sitting in one place.
But the thing is that the older generation, I don't think like, unless they are like investment savvy people, like they will put some in FD, some in the savings account, then some they'll keep as cash.
Yeah.
Like they will split it like into different ways of keeping assets lah.
Yeah.
What's FD? 4% or something, right?
Fixed deposit.
Depends.
Some
Depends on the amount that you are putting in.
Yeah. Some can go up to 5, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, depends. There are 6 to 8% also, depending on the amount.
Right.
Yes. Still won't be able to beat
like
your...
just below 2 mil or something like that. I think you can get 6%.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta strike the total first, then I can have that amount to put inside.
No, there are people with that kind of cash, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Older generations. Right now, the best scam would be for aircons lah. Just tell you like, hey, I give you what new 4-unit aircon, great deal. Just download this app.
System 4.
Just download this app, and then we'll send somebody over and give you a new aircon.
Oh, dude, there's another scam. Health checkup scam.
Wow.
where they come door to door
Huh?
and they say that we provide health checkup
Mammograms.
directly to your house.
Oh
No,
wow.
like the basic stuff lah.
Oh.
Then they give you like a pamphlet. The pamphlet has like a QR code.
Oh, then you once again download and
Yeah,
you know
then-
your details
correct.
and then
Yes,
you know you'll have your health, but just no money.
correct.
Yeah.
No,
But like
because you don't have the money, you might also not have your health later on.
yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, right now it's really like rampant. They're getting more creative with their ways. I think they're probably gonna use Chat GPT one day to how can I scam a person off? Maybe they'll fake and be like a fake Chat GPT.
Oh, what's the scientist, the physicist? He was on Joe Rogan,
I
and
don't know.
he was telling that I think it's a Japanese
Oh yeah, Mizuno.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mino Kinono or something like that. The fellow's name,
Right?
and he was like, I think he was like setting Joe Rogan straight about AI and the Chat GPT
Why?
because the AI right is just scouring the internet for information.
They can
And
just
then-
it can just do it very fast lah.
It can just do it fast, but it doesn't mean that it's right
No. No, it doesn't.
because it's working with information that is out on the internet, censored information.
Micho Kaku.
Ah,
Yeah.
so like Joe Rogan was like taken aback a little bit lah.
Yeah, you still got to fact check whatever that you find.
Oh,
on GPT.
Correct. So
Yeah.
if the information that is being used by the Chat GPT AI is not fact checked, or is fact checked by people with agendas,
Mm.
so it's still not useful.
Probably better just to use it how we're using it to pick 7 numbers.
Or the one guy
Yeah, pick 7 numbers
He
and 40
earned $40,
bucks.
yeah.
Not bad.
not bad lah.
Yeah, you just he typed it into give me 7 numbers, then they
Give
bought
me a
the seven
set of seven numbers from
from
1 to
between
49.
1 to 49. Then
Yeah,
you want 40 bucks.
that came out on Mothership.
Yeah.
Not
That
bad.
was quite cool. I haven't tried it yet lah, but yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
I tried it, didn't work. But I asked for 6 numbers.
Maybe I asked for 7.
That was System 7 eh.
Oh, you
$7
asked for
number.
12, get the.
Huh? No, you asked for 7, then you just buy 6 of the 7 numbers.
Then that one number is the one that makes you strike. Then you leave it out how?
And still a little bit of luck lah, you know.
Then I cannot buy aircon eh.
Yeah, you need to buy aircon now. The heat wave is crazy, and apparently it's the highest in Ang Mo Kio.
It's what, 37 degrees or something, right?
Yeah, almost 37 degrees, almost the human body temperature outside.
Yeah.
It is quite crazy because I would like be once I wake up and then I open the door. That's crazy, man. The difference is wow.
But
It hits you like a brick wall.
technically, right, we should have felt this at the end of April. But it was raining and it was cold at the end of April.
Mm. And then
So it's just like shifted a little bit. But now, even now, right, it's still raining.
yeah, I mean the storm just ended.
Yeah.
But the worrisome thing is that the storm didn't really make it that cool.
No, it still feels warm, right?
It still feels warm.
Yeah.
And there's 3 different
I
temperatures.
got the aircon now, so
Yeah, that's why I got no.
I think all of us have got the aircon on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
I would leave the room and then it's hot outside. And then when you, I mean, just in the living room. And then when you leave the house, that's the third. Like it's warm in the living room and then it's warmer when you leave.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Sometimes it's just to go down and buy stuff, right? Wow. The weather is killer hot. Like it's no joke right now.
The temperature difference is so great that sometimes when I step out of my room, my glasses fogged up.
Mm.
Which is
Dude, like you shower, right, in cold water.
Yeah.
And then you step out and you feel the instant heat.
Yeah.
start perspiring again. It's like,
Yeah.
And the worst thing is sometimes I don't even have to turn on the heater.
Oh yes.
Like the water that
tank,
comes
the water
out.
tank,
Yeah.
yeah.
water that comes out is already warm enough.
Yeah. In the day, I don't turn on the heater at all. Even at night also, it's still warm.
I don't know whether
always
that will
shower
save us
warm
money actually. I think
Yeah.
that might
I always
save us
shower
some
in
money,
warm.
right?
I try not to shower in like hot water. I kind of lost the feeling for like hot water.
Apparently, it's like good for you
hot
to
water
bathe
show.
in.
Yeah.
It's good for
Shock
you to
lah.
bathe in cold.
Circulation. Blood
Oh, is it?
circulation. Yeah.
But
I thought it was-
I need to recover for my body. So that's why I cold water, cold shower. The
No,
Joe Rogan way.
I heard
No
cold
lah, that
showers
one
in the
not
morning
cold
was
shower
good.
lah. That one is fucking Cairo. That one you need to go
Yeah,
into the ice.
ice bath.
Yeah, ice bath.
Yeah.
But I heard cold baths in the morning is actually healthy. Like shocks the system awake or something.
Hot also shocks the
usually-
system. What?
But then it leaves scars. It's too scalding hot.
No lah.
Cold,
Our
cold.
home heaters can't go to that level lah.
Is it? Sometimes you feel it does. Or maybe mine's faulty.
If you try to do cocaine and fall asleep in the bathtub, maybe lah. It might happen.
Yeah, that one different lah.
Do you want this to get taken off YouTube
No,
again?
that's how Whitney Houston died.
What?
Yeah.
That was how Whitney Houston died.
What do you mean? Cocaine and
Yeah, she was high on cocaine and she sat in the bath.
and she drowned.
The water was too hot.
And she couldn't feel it because she was.
She couldn't feel it because she was high.
What? Wait, did she boil to death? Or?
She boiled to death.
What?
Yeah.
I thought she drowned.
No, the body got shocked.
Damn.
Then eventually, I think she passed out or something, right?
Yeah.
And she drowned. Yeah.
Well, that's one way to die.
Because I think the body dehydrates as well because it's very hot. What?
Mm. Yeah, and then the body shuts down, and then she just,
Yeah.
fall into a shallow water grave.
I remember
Water-
Joey Diaz talking about it. He watched the episode of Autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then they were saying that was a cause of death.
Wow, boiling. That's new information for me.
She was so high that she couldn't feel the temperature.
The key point is if you're going to do drugs, don't have a bathtub.
Mm.
You know, if you're going to do drugs, don't have a bathtub and don't have like belts.
Even the popular Indian actress Sri Devi, she also died in a bathtub in Dubai, one of the 5-star hotels in Dubai.
It seems to be a running theme. Like, if you're gonna do drugs, stay away from the bathtub.
Yeah, but we
Just
don't know
take a
whether she
shower.
did drugs or what now. Like because she went for a wedding, and it was confirmed that she consumed alcohol at the wedding, but she was with the family.
Right.
Yeah. Then the husband was supposed to like fly back to India first before her, and don't know what happened. It's claimed that she drowned in the bathtub.
Oh, is this the one that's a little bit controversial?
Yes, it's controversial because like the authorities, the UAE authorities, like really did a fast game autopsy and like they barely, I think, cut her up or nothing was done lah.
Right.
Yeah. So like the press and all, they are still quite like they are not really certain how she died.
Yeah, because drowning in a bathtub is,
Yeah, and she was like making a comeback, like she was like returning to acting after a long time. So they were like, and then all of a sudden she died after a wedding, like a relative's wedding in Dubai.
Her family is suspecting some sort of foul play involved, right?
It seems like it.
The husband was actually not really interested in like investigating anything.
Oh. Could be like insurance money.
They don't need the money. They
Then
really don't need the money.
Maybe to cover up something.
Maybe to cover up something else lah.
Cover up
I don't think it's like a money thing, insurance thing.
Right.
I mean, like to drown in a bathtub, you require a lot of things. If it's no drugs, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, that's why they speculate that she was drunk.
But
Drunk.
a bathtub is usually smaller than a human being. So if you put your feet there, right?
No, because it's Dubai. Everything's bigger.
your
And it's a nice hotel.
Yeah.
And
So,
this lady is not that tall.
Oh, okay.
so she
Yeah.
could have slipped in maybe she
She-
slipped.
Definitely could have slipped.
It'd be interesting to see the stats of how many people actually died in the bathtub via
Oh yeah, that would be interesting.
accident or
Let's use ChatGPT. How many people died bathtub related death?
You run a search, but in the States, and then you compare it to gun deaths. Very interesting statistics.
Let's see. 19,000 people lose their lives every year in accidents while bathing. Yeah,
That's 19,000. That's quite big.
yeah. Sudden deaths while bathing, heat shock.
Falling, slipping, and falling. I assume is a big one.
Oh yeah, confirm.
Yeah, probably. It's run by Japan. I mean, this study was done by Japan, because the top one was Nippon.com. The US one says 70 deaths each year.
Wow, that's quite low, huh?
Burns from scalding water, 70 deaths each year. Still, people die from scalding water.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Drowning deaths in household baths in Japan seems to be going up every year. Yeah, it's been going up every year, according to them. And it's usually the older people. But in Japan, that's...
kids also. I guess infants, if you don't watch the infants in the tub,
Probably.
Easy.
I'm just shocked that there were that many in the first place. Yeah. Bath-related deaths. So, yeah, it's not zero.
Yeah,
So,
shocking.
Not zero. You can die from taking a bath.
And that's what I don't have a bathtub in the house. For that exact reason.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the fact that we are not total rich.
Actually, I don't see the point of
The bathtub, right? Yeah. I mean,
I guess if you want to soak and then have a glass of wine, it's a very girl thing.
Yeah, but it's sad. If we were to find your body that way, while you're just soaking, having a glass of wine, and it's like, how did? Yeah, a glass of that. Maybe
if I had enough money, right, I would just go to a bathhouse, a Turkish bathhouse.
Turkish bathhouse, but don't they beat you there? Right? It's like they have violent methods of massage there. Right?
You can tell them to go easy on you, lah. You are the fucking master. You are the one spending the money.
But they need to be naked with other men in the bath.
No, you can have one whole private area for you.
Oh, and can you request that the masseuse be a female?
No lah, for men it's men.
Yeah, I have issues with that.
Yeah, what if I get hard? Isn't that weird?
Then you're okay.
That's not the worry I have.
I'd rather go to Macau and into the spa and get a proper massage from a woman.
Yeah,
Macau.
It's just that it's violent when they do it, guys.
Based on the information that my friends told me about this, there are plenty of spas in Macau.
Plenty of what?
Spas.
Spas.
Yeah.
No, but we're talking about taking bath.
Yeah, you get a bath in the spa as well.
Where you get bathed.
It's so good that you don't even need to move your hands. You sit there and then people will wash you down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sex trafficked ladies lah.
I didn't say women or not. It could be men.
Whoa.
It's like a brothel. A bath brothel.
A bath brothel.
And you just go there to take baths. Imagine you go inside and then you pay and then you're like, oh, so how long? No, I just want to take a bath. Huh?
Yeah, I haven't showered in 4 months. I'm here to take a bath.
That's actual FU money. Just go down there and what are you here for? Just a bath.
Yeah, you travel all the way down.
Yeah.
To Macau.
Hanky-panky? No, I just want a bath.
I want a bath and I'm gonna go to the casino after this.
Yeah. Don't even have to. You took a flight all the way here just to take a bath. Yeah. I purposefully didn't bathe for
actually
4 weeks.
The true flex is to Istanbul lah.
Istanbul?
Yeah,
Why?
because that is the
the Turkish.
Yeah.
I came here for authentic Turkish bath.
I forgot which. I think it was the Wantan Don, where he went to Turkey to one of the bathhouses, and and the bathhouse is like more than 300 years old.
All right, shall we call this, guys?
On that note,
Yes. On
On
that
that-
note, I was like,
That
oh,
note.
on that note,
All right, thank you
we'll
for
see you
listening.
guys.
.com/lots of lobang so that we can actually fly to Turkish to
Yeah.
check out the bathhouses.
to Turkey, not Turkish.
Oh, to Turkey to check out the Turkish bathhouses.
Correct. Or to try out all the bathhouses, lah, basically.
Yeah.
If you give us enough, and maybe we can also afford the GoPro.
I'm looking at the pictures on Google and it looks very enticing. I want to go there.
Yes.
But I want to be the male masseuse massaging the female guest.
And then you can spend some time in Turkish prison.
Yes.
All right. Ciao,
Ciao.
guys.
All right. Ciao.